Hey, what's good? It's Rotten In, and this is something I've been meaning to do for a while, and since I am apparently just in a recording mood right now, I'm going to go ahead and do it now, which is, I have wanted to look over all the KOF trailers that have come out so far, and then once I've caught up, I will go ahead and continue on the trailers as they release, hopefully, and put up my thoughts on them as they come out. I meant to do some kind of review of the trailers as they were going, but because of my work schedule and everything, I couldn't do it. But now that I am, free of that, I can try and put more time into this and more effort into it. So I'm going to do just that. I'm going to look at these trailers. My thoughts on these will be pretty brief. I'm going to try and keep it moving. I'm not going to go into like a huge move breakdown. Just my general thoughts on the character design, on the redesign, some stuff that I see. And yeah, this is not going to be a super deep dive into like the individual characters because I don't know enough of the characters that well as far as their kits. And I'd rather wait until we get something that's more in-depth, like a demo of some sort, to really go into it and say, oh, this is what it's going to be and how it's going to work. But generally just how they look compared to what I saw in 14 or in previous games, or if they've not been put in a 3D yet. Cough, cough, Team Orochi, cough, cough. What they look like now they've been put into 3D. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do here. Hopefully not a waste of your time. It's going to be fun for me because I've not watched the trailers in a while in a row. And, you get snippets of them and kind of see where they're at in that point in time, but it's interesting to go back and see all of them as they progress and how the trailers have improved, because the first trailer for this game was absolute ass, as you can tell, because it's 14 seconds. Well, that's actually just a logo teaser, actually. The Shoot A trailer was like 30 seconds or something like that. It was terrible. And they did turn around on these trailers and made them a lot better going forward. And I'm glad that SNK has been listening. Hopefully they continue listening, give the game rollback and make it crossplay. Because I plan to buy this game on PC, and I do not want to have to double dip just to play with friends. Anyway, here we go. We'll start with the teaser trailer. I was at the Evo that this happened at. I think it was 2019. Yeah, because that's the Evo crowd. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's the Evo crowd. I was there when it happened. I remember that. All right. Okay, so I don't know what version of the trailer this is. Oh, this one. Okay, this one got the first designs. Looking at this now, it's kind of weird to see like that they definitely had like what we were seeing there was definitely what would come in the future. Like it wasn't like just like, oh, this is just like beta designs. Now it's gonna actually look. No, they were there. They were like setting it up. All right, I think this is shooting. Yes, 53 seconds. This is shooting. Carried the trailer. I'm pretty sure. I don't have as much of a problem with his design as a lot of people have. I do think he's over designed. Oh, this is just the first teaser. This is not even his trailer yet. We've not seen K-Dash yet. He is way overdue. The announcer, too. Oh, that's right. Shun's going to have some kind of transformation thing in this game, isn't he? Which makes sense. He's the hero of this saga. And unless you're Kyo, you have some kind of evil transformation. This seems to be the thing for like all the hero teams. Or hero leaders, I guess. Which hasn't been that many. I guess not, because K-Dash doesn't have a transformation like that either. But K-Dash is kind of questionable in general when he first appeared. At least for me. I was like, is he actually going to be a good guy? Didn't he? He stayed that way. Anyway, okay, here we go. Yeah, Shune is definitely over-designed. I don't think he's as bad as some people make out to be, but he is definitely over-designed. But I think I almost feel like that was the intention. Yeah, this trailer is so hard to pick up anything from. This trailer was so ass-tastic. If you ever cut something like this, foot and ass, don't ever cut that like this. To anybody else that's like video editing, don't cut that like that. Please don't. That's terrible. That's a teaser. That's not like an actual like character trailer. That's a teaser. It's not even a good teaser, honestly, because it gives you no real feeling. It's so fast and clicky. You can't like get a feel for that. This is a much better trailer. Maiden-kun. My homie, the sleepy. I relate to Maiden-kun so much because that's me. 23 out of 44 hours of the day. That said, though, even this trailer is not exactly like compared to the later trailers. It's still very choppy. When the trailer first came out, I remember everybody was like super hyped about it, including myself. I was like, yo, they did it. They improved the trailers. But the later trailers got much better about it. It's just not enough detail. I guess it's a tease. I love how that looks though. They really put a lot of work into like the way these hits look. There's a lot more flair to the cinematics, and just art style wise compared to 14. Like I love 14. I love 14 to death. God, I want to play 14. And I didn't even have a problem with the way it looked for the most part. But yeah, you could definitely tell there's a difference. Pause real quick. I'm about to say something. Hold on, before you finish that trailer, let's go back because I'm gonna say something about that. 14, like visually, definitely had issues. I'm not gonna say like 14 was perfect for me personally, especially after the lighting update they did. My camera's still glitching. I gotta figure out what that is. I feel like 14 was pretty solid visually. Like it wasn't a showcase for sure, and there were definitely some issues and some characters that were like, yeah, but I liked it. But that being said, I've always said, and I can find tapes of this, but I've always said the problem 14 had it was that it lacked a really strong art direction. Like it felt like it was very, I won't say generic because I don't feel like that's the right term, but very like generic is probably what it is. Like very generic. Like it felt very stale, like very sterile. Like the way it looked. It didn't like if I had like some exciting hook to it graphically or visually, art wise. And so yeah, I think they've been fixing that pretty well with 15 throughout. It looks much more like somebody's at the helm that says this is the style we're going for. This is the look we're gonna hit. We're gonna lean more to the semi-cell shaded, I guess, or like lighter, like less realistic shading, much more bright, much more colorful. The lighting effects have been a lot better. Particle effects have been better. The character designs have been better. I can just look at it here and just kind of see it. The shading is quite a bit improved. These early trailers have lighting problems, but overall it's really solid. Benny looks great. I'm really surprised though. Benny looks great, but he looks like Benny. There's nothing here that's like, oh, this looks brand new or shocking. Shocking. Ha, that was unintentional. Also, this trailer's kind of ass because this trailer was too short again. There's not enough. But then again, Benny's like a really simple character. Yeah, it was surprising that he's on a team with them rather than K-Dash and Goro. So I guess Goro may not be in this game, which is surprising. I guess it's not that surprising. Goro has missed games before. I'm more surprised. I've gotten used to seeing Kyo and Benny on the same team for a while now, but I know it's happened before. They changed teams. Yagami. Yuri's trailer was actually fucking good. This is where I think they found the balance on how to make their trailers. Still not 100%, not the best trailer, but it's definitely one of the better ones, especially that music. And how much of a badass they made it look at. Like, yeah, you gotta have moments like this where you show the character. And I think the first couple of trailers were like missing that, like greatly. These trailers are shorter than I remember. I thought they were longer than this, but they are not. These early trailers, they were actually like very short. How long was that trailer? Like a minute? Not even a minute. 56 seconds. Some of which is this shit. So it was like not even that long. Like maybe 45 seconds of trailer of actual footage. The Dro trailer I thought was pretty good, if I remember correctly. Let's see what it looks like. Joe looks raw. Joe Higashi. I love Joe. But I have a chance to I like to play Joe as well, actually. You know, I mostly play female characters. Joe's one of those characters I love playing. Oh, I remember this. I hope, I've not seen it because I've not paid attention in the trailers of Joe since here. I hope his tornadoes look better. That's one of the things that, like, everybody in this game looks great, but woo, these tornadoes have been looking like unmitigated ass. I don't know what unmitigated ass looks like, but if I knew, it would definitely be these tornadoes. They look pretty terrible. I don't know why. They don't look like, I don't know if they're not spitting fast enough, or if they're just like the design of them are too solid. They don't look like threatening. They look like just a solid mass of like smoke. I don't know. It's something about they don't look good, especially the fire tornado. It looks very weird. Which is strange because all the other particle effects look fine. This is a much better trailer. There we go. We get to the minute mark with these trailers now. Here we go. Kyo looks fantastic. And I'm not even a Kyo fan like that. I think Kyo's okay. I'm not like, I'm gonna play Kyo, but he looks. This trailer like had me hype. I'm like, damn. Kyo looks dope. And then you can tell that they're putting more time on camera for these moves. For each individual hit. Showing the actual like cancel animation. That looks raw. Like that 520 looked good. Which is strange because Joe's doesn't. I understand. It's the effect. It's something with the way the effect looks. It looks too plain. There's something about this that looks too like solid. Like it's like a, I don't know, it's like one giant mass rather than like a bunch of wind. So maybe something will work out later on. Maybe it's like beta tornadoes. I don't know. They're not the final version yet. Here we go. The first new 3D character.
Sacred treasures.
Chizuru Kagura. I love what they did with her in this game. Like, I mean, it's sort of, she looks the same she always has looked. It still came out really well. And she looks awesome. And I've always liked Chizuru, so I'm already a fan. So I'm in there. She one of the characters I probably play on the side. May not be my main, but I enjoyed like her style, like the whole like shadow thing, like that. I've always found very interesting. I've always liked that. Like that was really cool back in the day. Like when you first saw, I'm like, oh wow, she saw her shadow like doing all this battling or like as a decoy, like her actual version. It was like really fun. I want to see what this actual super looks like in the end though. They tease it, but then they like clip it, and I'm like, ugh. I want to see what it looks like. Come on. Ooh, it's gonna be cool. What's the deal? I think my camera's calmed down now, hopefully. I will find out. Alright, what's next? I didn't see the title. Oh, yeah, this is one of the better trailers, too. This is a really good trailer. I thought. Andy Bogart. And Andy's my boy, so Andy at 14 looked terrible. He's one of the few I was like, no. Like, why would you do this? They made him look badass in this, like, personally. For a character that's like been much maligned throughout the series. Unnecessarily so, by the way. I think Andy's always been fucking dope. But they really made him look dope here. And the trailer's gotten much better about like pacing and showing the actual moves and the results of them. Showing the characters actually hit the ground, actually getting stunned. Showing the actual cancels. I love this move though. I love that climax. I don't know if they call climaxes in this game or not, but yeah, climax. Ultra desperation moves, what are they called now? They have so many different names for them every game. Like y'all need to stick with one name. Climax is fine. Hey, you know, that's another thing they added to that part at the end there, and then normally they have like the character standing there, but they didn't do that on that one. So interesting. Oh, Yuri was actually a really early trailer. I forgot she came after Andy, so she was really early on. I love Yuri too. She's awesome. KOF has so many characters I love, and that's what makes it hard for me to play KOF like consistently because I want to play like everybody. Like in Street Fighter games, there's usually certain characters I want to play and certain characters I don't give a shit about. In KOF, there are very few characters that I don't like. In KOF, I love so many characters I want to play. They're just all fun. And Yuri's another one. I actually play Yuri quite a bit, so she's not my main, but she's also Shoto-like, so it's not hard to play her. Oh, like she actually is well animated in this game too. I think the only thing in this game I didn't like necessarily like, I don't think she did it already, but the slap grab. Let me go back and see if it is there. Did they show it? I think they did. Let me go back. I'm not gonna do this often. Let me see. Did they show it? Maybe they don't. I guess, I really want them to put more, like, oomph into the slap grab. I know it's kind of comical, she's just like, da, 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 but it doesn't visually read that well for me. So I always kind of felt bad about that. Like in the 2D game, it made sense that it didn't read that well because it's obviously the 2D sprites. But in the age of 3D, you can actually make that read pretty well. I feel. I don't know. It just doesn't read well to me. But I love some of my favorite things about her. That's that grab. Just dash. That's my favorite things about her. They start doing this. There we go. And you're gonna see a lot more in the trailers going forward from this point on. Like they finally got the trailer. We got a formula for the trailers now. And then they immediately break it with this one. Terry looking dope. I love Terry Bogard. KOF's one of the few games you will see play a lot of male characters. I love Terry Bogard. I'll play Terry all day. Terry's one of my backups in 14, even though I'm terrible at 14, so I can't really talk like I have a like serious scene. Yeah! But I play Terry in Smash. You know the game he's from. He's from Smash, yeah. Come on, come on. How can you not like this character, man? How can you look at this character and honestly look me in the face and be like, I don't like Terry Bogard? Come on, man. Look at this character. He scraped his fist on the ground and was like, ah! Come on, man. Come on. If you don't like Terry Bogard, you haven't seen him yet. That's all. Team Fatal Fury. That's the classic Fatal Fury team, too. Man, that classic sounds. Listen to his theme. Look, I know there's a lot of Street Fighter fans like Ryu is like the ultimate character or whatever. Look, nah, man, Terry's the ultimate main character. Listen to his theme. That is a main. Sorry, I give Street Fighter a lot of props. And I know a lot of people think I'm like a Street Fighter like shill, but you don't understand. Before Street Fighter 4 came out, actually I always say Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Before Street Fighter Cross Tekken came out, I was a Tekken KOF nut. Like, there was nothing you could tell me about those two franchises. I'm still kind of a Tekken nut, but KOF, and I was like, I'm not like an old school KOF fan. I started playing KOF until like 2001. So I'm pretty sure I started playing KOF when they released that double pack that was on the PS2 that had like 2000 and 2001 on the same disc. And that's my first really got. I had 99 on Dreamcast. That was my first game, but I didn't really play it that deep until I played 2000 and 2001. This is when I lost my fucking mind. Cause I'm like, they're back. I'm like, they're not gonna have him come in and not bring the whole team back. But Yashiro is my goddamn boy. That's my homie. I know Yashiro personally. That sounds crazy, but it's true. I don't. Obviously. The breakdance, oh my goodness. It's another character. Like, you can't tell me that character don't look cool. Look at the dick. You can't tell me this character don't look cool, man. Look at oh my god. I get hyped every time I see this trailer. This is one of the better trailers too. This is when they really got the trailers that down pat. And I like how they put so much emphasis in the move. Like, they really translate a lot of his 2D moves like pretty well. Especially those like dash. I like that dash punch that's so fast, like leave streaks, like kind of like almost a semi teleport punch. That, oh my god, that is so dope. I'm going back. Sorry, we're going back to that. I love that. Hold on, go back a frame. Can I go back a frame? That, like that smear. I love that. So it puts so much extra impact on the hits. It looks like a lot of his actual combos and whatnot from the older games are there. I'm interested to see what they change. I don't know if they showed his actual like climax. Oh yeah, they showed some of it. Look at that. That's the. How do you do that? They do that a lot in these. Good lord, that hurts to do. My shoulders hurt from doing that. Oh, this is the King trailer, right? Yes, the King trailer. I didn't realize this background from her lore, because I'm like, yo, this background feels weird. Like, it doesn't fit her. But I don't know if it's specifically her or from Fatal Fury. As much as I like KOF, I'm actually not that familiar with Fatal Fury. Like, the only Fatal Fury game I really got deep into was Mark of the Wolves. But King is another. I love King as well. I love everything about King. King's the reason King is the reason I beat King of Fighters 2001. Because for some reason Ignis was like, I'm not going to block Vipers. I'm going to eat all these projectiles for full screen. And I was like, okay, cool. Guess I'm seeing the women's scene ending. Or no, was it women's scene she was on? No, she was on, I think she was on Art Fight Team that year. I can't remember. Yeah, they start doing this every trailer now. I love Mai. She's awesome. Why are those cherry blossoms in like 60 FPS? This actually is really smooth playing. Much Renui. That music is tight. I don't know if that's her theme or that's like a theme of a stage, but this is good. It's clearly a remake of an old track, unless I'm tripping. My actually is like one of my other, not a main, but a sub that I use a lot. I use it a lot in 14 actually. As my start, or no, as my mid character. Cause like my starter is usually Sylvie or Luong, and they still have my mid character, and then my end is usually Luong or somebody else. If Luong's not my starter. That looks dope. That's actually one of the best climaxes I've seen her have so far. And of course, obviously, she pretty. She pretty. All right. Oh man, I double lost my mind for this one because Shermie is one of my favorite characters in the series. Period. Like, I'm still sad that I fell in love with the Orochi team because I'm like, damn it, I knew they died, but they brought them back now. And I'm so happy. But Shermie in particular. I like wrestling characters in general. Like, I know it's weird for me to say that because I don't play a lot of grapplers, but that's why I started playing Mika in 5 and I started liking her. I like grapplers, but in particular I like female grapplers. I like women grapplers. They're usually made pretty dope. I don't necessarily care for Shermie's costume redesign in this one. Hopefully she has like her classic one as an alternate. But look at this, man. Look, you can't tell me she don't look fucking dope. Like, she has this strange combination of like hyper femininity. I can never say that word. But then on top of that, she has these just dope looking grabs. Like, look at this German suplex. Look how clean this German suplex super is. You can't tell me that's not dope. She's just like bow, bow, hitting with the quadruple suplex. Come on. I love how clean her moves look. That's what really drew me to her when I played her back in the day. Especially when for the 2D games, her grabs always look so fluid. Just SNK is always really good about that. Their animation, like their animators are fucking tight. Say what you will about like them not being over the times, at least back in the day, because we use sprites so much. But their animations were so clean. I'm like, yeah, if I'm animated shit that well, I would reuse it all the time too. I reuse that every game. Oh, Shermie's great, and then her personality is fun. I don't like Orochi Shermie at all, but you're not supposed to because the whole point. Chris is the only one that team I'm kind of like, but even Chris I like. I don't hate Chris at all. And I like Chris's like style. And they translated that well over too. Like, Orochi. So I wonder in the story if they're going to actually like really acknowledge that they're like Orochi. Or they're Heavenly Kings. Or they're gonna get this guy kind of bypass that, or like maybe like scouting for Orochi, or do they care? I hope that the idea is that they don't care anymore, and they're just like, we just want to be a band, which seems to be kind of the case with the ending with Shermie and SNK Girl Heroines, whatever the name of that game was. I quickly forgot about that game after I learned the actual story of it. I love those teleports. Yo, I love this trailer too. Like this trailer does so much to show the personality of the team. And you need more of that in your trailers. Like, SNK, do more of this. This is great. Ah! Like, I love it. I love his like playful style. Like, it's like you can tell he's not actually a fighter, but like he's kind of a dick. And I love that. He's a dick, but he's like really cute about it. And it's like for some reason that like is enamoring to me. I don't know why. Like, he looks harmless, but he also, like, there's a strange bit of, like a touch of, like, psychotic in there. Definitely villain territory. Oh, this is the double trailer. I forgot about that. This man ain't got. He has zero neck. Just want to point that out. This man is straight up just tricep. No, what is that? Is that the tricep? What is that on the neck? I forget. I'm not great with muscles. Robert, that's another. Robert's another one of my favorite. I love Robert. I will play Robert all day. Robert is fucking cool. You can't tell me nothing about no goddamn Robert Garcia, man. I'm sorry. That is a cool ass. It's another character. I'm like, you can't look at that character design and tell me you don't like Robert Garcia. That is a badass character right there. This man is going in with the slacks and the vest. He getting his ass beat right now. I like that him and Rio are like just so cool. Oh, look at this. Look at some kicks. Oh, Robert. Oh, I don't hate Rio now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to shit on Rio. I think Rio's actually pretty dope too. Oh, this trailer is another good. This is another good trailer. It's a double trailer, so it makes sense. This is a really good trailer. It's showing the gameplay off, showing counters. It's showing how these stuns look. God. Ooh, I love that one. I love that one. Super fireballs, nice. We get a teaser for the climaxes. Out. And then Team Art of Fighting is back, which surprised me. I was like, yo, they brought Team Art of Fighting back? So, like, King is not on the women's team? That's not happening? This was a given. But Leona, I keep saying it. I feel like with SNK, with like King of Fighters, I feel the same way I do with Pokemon, where I'm like, oh, that's my favorite Pokemon. That's my favorite Pokemon. That's also my favorite Pokemon. I'm like, this is my favorite character. I love this character. I also love this character. It is what it is. Leona's another one. I actually sat down and like learned Leona in 13. It hurt my hands because I was not playing on Hitbox yet. That's when I first started considering playing Hitbox. I was like, this is some shit. They want me to do what in this trial? Nah. Not with this stick. No, it's not happening. I like that her grenade actually has a purpose now. Because grenade used to be like garbage. I don't know if that was changed in 14 or in previous games, but that flip did look weird though. I will say, animation wise, that flip looked kind of odd. Let me see if I can go back. Like, it might just be me. Let me pause. I'm going to put it on playback speed 0.5. I'm not going to mute it so you have to hear that weird sound. Let me see. Let's see what it looks like. It like she's like moving in place at part of it. And it's probably the angle, but like here, it looks really, it's because of like the angle it's at. And like her face, her front body is like rotating like this. Like you're just taking the model to spin it and moving it. It looks really awkward to me. I've wanted to address that since I first saw that trailer. It looked really weird to me. Like, it threw me off when I saw it, like, in motion. I never really sat down and, like, analyzed like that. But, yeah, that's one of the few animations I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that one. Ralph Jones and Clark Steele. They just went and reviewed them. Like, look, just put them out. You know they're here. Yeah, just put them out there. Get them all together. Whatever. We ain't going to waste your time and reveal them individually here. Team Akari. Look, you waited 2 weeks. Here you go. You know they're coming. You saw Leona. Ain't going to be no other team. She ain't teaming with nobody else. Here you go. Have at it. The Metal Slug background, I love it. I love, okay, Ralph. I like Ralph for one major thing, which is Galactic Offensive. But Clark is another grappler that I mess with heavy. I love playing Clark. Clark is fun. And his grabs are sick. Is it the triple? Oh my god. Clark is as fun to just watch. I love watching Clark players. I love playing Clark. You know, I'm not gonna dog Ralph out like that. Ralph is pretty cool too. I don't hate Ralph. I think Ralph's pretty cool. Especially Ralph's supers are where he lives at though. He can handle in this match though. Are we gonna the triple run? You gotta show me the triple run super. You gotta. I'm pretty sure they showed it, but I might be wrong. Woo! Okay, you know what? They did a good job on rapid animations. I don't like this is all the way in the corner. That was dumb. Like, how do you not adjust that? Oh, they don't show it. One of my favorite supers of all time is Clark's triple run. I'm gonna pause real quick so I can just get this off my mind real quick. Oh, too late. Pause. One of my favorite supers in the entirety of fighting game history is fucking Clark's triple run shit. I love his triple run grab. He's we're going over there now. Bow. Oh, wait. We're going back over this way. Bow. Oh, one more time. I love that super so much. That and like his climax is usually, or ultra DMs or whatever it's called, usually fucking great. Usually worth it. I don't think his 1 in 14 was all that great. It was kind of eh. I would look it up right now, but I don't want to interrupt this. Maybe I'll go back to it and show it afterwards. But it was okay. It didn't have the impact that some of his other ones had. Clark is another grappler that I have messed with heavily. KOF has a lot of grapplers that I enjoy, and that says a lot. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to talk shit about Street Fighter right now, but I don't really enjoy Street Fighter grapplers that much. Like, aside from Mika in 5, I think really got to a point where it felt closer to a grappler that I would play in SNK, like that kind of style, a more mobile grappler. Laura technically is a grappler, but she's more of a mix-up heavy character, and she doesn't really fit my style. But I like her design, but she didn't really fit my profile of a grappler. But Mika was like there, like it felt more like I was playing like a Shermie or something like that. But like most of their grapplers are very much like archaic grapplers to me. Like, well, I guess Alex is not that bad. They're like big, slow, hulking. We got to walk very slow. And you got to do full 360 like motions for us and stuff. I like Sodom, but Sodom also has the 360 motion thing too. And I'm like, I'm good on that. No need for that. I guess now Honda's technically like a pseudo grappler, and that's why I started playing Honda in 4 because I'm like, he feels like a pseudo grappler now, and I can do it. But even then, I don't know if I can play Honda like long term. So anyway, just kind of putting that out there. That I'm realizing as I'm watching this again, I'm kind of thinking of KOF terms. I play a lot of grapplers in KOF. I play Shermie, I play Clark, I play T-Zoc or King of Dinosaurs. Yes, they are the same character. Don't at me. Don't at me, Oz. I play. Well, Blueberry's not a grappler, really. I don't know what to. Anyway, we're gonna watch Blueberry trailer because that's what's next, as you can probably tell what I said. So there we go, Blueberry. It's actually kind of fun going through all these in order after they came out rather than doing one at a time. This is actually kind of cool. Blue Mary. I love her design in this game, actually. They did a pretty good job. I do wish they had buffed her up more, though. Like, they made her really thin. And I feel like she's more muscular in the 2D games. This is carrying over her design change in 14, I feel like. You're in my sights! God, her grabs are sick though. Did they show her doing her grab cancel? I don't think they do. I know she has it because she has it in every single game. Wait, was that it? Hold on. Was that it there? It was. Yeah, this right here is why I play Blue Mary. This shit is the most fun. Is one of the most fun things. Just hey. Because basically what this is a... I don't know exactly how it works, so don't quote me on this. I'm sure like deep, dark lore KOF heads will tell you exactly what it is. But essentially, when you go into that stance, you do the first move as a stance. And then the second one after that is the actual grab, which can whiff. But when you go to that first move, which is, again, it's a stance, I want to say you're invulnerable to highs. Like, I think you get hit low or you can get grabbed. You might actually have, I don't know, I don't think you have guard point. I'm pretty sure you don't have guard point. Like, stuff will whiff. Like, you will see it right here when Joe does his kick special. It goes through her. Like, she's in stance, like, right here. And it just goes, I'm going to put it in slow motion real quick because that shit is way too fucking fast. Put it in half speed. And then mute it, of course, so that it won't be all annoying sound. And then all her grabs also have, like, enders that you can cancel into, too. Like, right there. Oops, I pressed sound, I didn't press back. Go here. But yeah, and this is for those that don't play KOF that are curious. But like right there, see how he did this kick special? Oh, went too far back. And it goes right through him. Oh, no. We met full screen. Go one more time. Here we go. Like it went right through her. Go back 1 second. There we go. Like, see, I just went right through her. And then she just goes into the grab right there. That's actually a command you put in to, like, go into that. And that's, for me, that's one of the most fun things. I like counter stuff, too. I love counters. But that counter, like, I don't know if that's not counts as a counter, per se. But it's a very interesting concept that I don't see repeated a lot. I think Laura finally got something similar to that in her second V trigger in Street Fighter V, where she actually has that command dodge that you can instantly cancel into a grab. That's dope. I want to watch that one more time, so I just love it. Hey, good night. Yeah, that. She also has a taser, which you have to admire. Right here. Zzz, taser. Who put out a taser in the middle of a tournament? Is this big swing? Yes, a swing. I do wish this swing had more heft to it. Like, that's kind of light. That I want the swing to have more heft to it. Like, okay, so if this knocked down, look at the heft. I don't know why this quality is so bad. YouTube destroyed my video. Look at the heft in this animation. And the speed of it, too. Like, it looks like she actually, like, she throws you so hard she falls over. Not saying the mirror needs to fall over, but it's just like, there's a lot more heft to it. Like, it feels like you being, like, chucked in a circle. Like, I think they were trying to go for more realism with Marys or something. I'm not sure. But then, like, it hurt, like, it would hurt that much. Whereas this was like, it would freaking hurt to get chucked around like that and into a wall. And so I think that's what's kind of missing from Mary's grab. That's all I want to kind of get at. Normal? Normal. Okay. See, if you go back, if you look at that and then look at Mary's again, it's like, this is her climax, so it kind of like feels kind of wimpy. I guess it's not that bad. It's not terrible. It is missing something. It feels like it's missing like some weight. And it's actually, you know, it probably is. I think it's the fact that they're like kind of stiff. So it doesn't feel like they're being like really swung. That part, the ending part, still is okay. Anyway, sorry, I just got into that one specifically because it's just like, oh, right here. It was like very obvious to me. It's one of the things I actually wanted to mention when I first saw that trailer. Oh, here's my main. This is my main, like legit my main character since 14 anyway. And I hear people saying she's bland. Y'all wrong. Period. Granted, she is like super sexy, and that's kind of a thing. Okay, but bland, I don't agree with that. To be fair, she actually is kind of. She's not exactly super exciting. It's like she's doing like something super original. I like her style though. Her fighting style, I think, is really dope. It's basically kind of like the idea of like, what if Yamazaki kicked you instead? Which I like. I think it works. And they were both in the same game in 14, and it still worked. I thought it went really well. And they played differently. They played totally differently. As somebody that's played both characters, but had an easier time playing Lu Wang, and felt like she was the more fun character for me. She still does this though, which is insane. Cause like she breaks your neck. I never understood that trope in fighting games where like people have neck breaking supers. It never made sense to me. Like why? How does the fight continue at that point? Like how does the fight go on? Like she broke your neck, bro. It's over. Tekken does that all the time. Characters will have a neck break throw in the middle of a match and get back up and be like, oh yeah, let's duke it up. No, your neck is broken. It's not something that's come back from. Vanessa. It's another character I love. KOF, man. King Fighters, I'm sorry. They just have the characters I love. Another character I love. I love Vanessa. She's awesome. I'm so glad she's back because I was worried at 14 when she didn't make it main roster, but now she's main roster. And I love that you have a female boxer that is just so tight. Just so cool. I'm not in love with her new outfit design. I like her more like conservative design from before, but I also don't hate it. I also like the fact she's fighting an Obito sandwich. That's weird to me. Like it's like the last thing you like do is kind of boxing work in. That said, it's kind of impressive that she moves that fast in fucking sandals. But God, she just looks sick. Look at those punches. Wow, I love this character so much. She's so dope. And then in Super 2, like, her climax is one of the ones I love in 14. I didn't show the end of it though. I gotta watch the trailer. I'm watching that trailer again. I don't even care. This is why I rate the video like twice as long, but I don't care. Do it again. Do it again. Vanessa. She ain't got a last name. That's how raw she is. No, like, it's so fun. Like, her dodges are so dope. Just yahoo, yahoo, yahoo. That right there. Oh my God, that's it. Doing this kind of shit with her is just fun. That shit is, oh man. Don't get me wrong. I'm a terrible Vanessa player. She's one of the few characters like I'm terrible with, but I will play all the time. She's just fun. And she's just dope. I just love her design. And she's just a super rare archetype. I think she's the only female boxing character I can think of, like traditional boxing. This is all fist. She has a couple of kick attacks, I think, but like most of her stuff is all kick. She's got a couple of kick attacks. She's basically like Dudley's equal, basically. Like this, I love this super though. That is so dope. If it has the same ending, she then like moves so fast she disappears in like a blur and then hits you and then like blows smoke off her fist. It's well done. Like 14 has some good groundwork. I don't care what anybody says. 14 put in some really good groundwork and you can see it carrying over now and it's just good. Oh, we get to the last of the trailers now because we're at GAW. Ramon's another character. I fucking love Ramon. It's another grappler I play. I play Ramon for fun. I don't main Ramon, but I love Ramon. I'm like, he has to be in every game. He's just fun luchador style. Tiger speed! Oh my God. That shit. It Bison fly and you kind of shit off the wall. This is hilarious to me. Can you just imagine you fighting somebody? Like, just imagine you fighting somebody and they run to the wall and do this shit. They just run to the wall just. Oh, I love Ramon. His attitude and everything is perfect. Also, they were former teammates. I love his animations. He really translated well to 3D, I feel. Like, or they translated him well to 3D. That shit kills me. That wall fly kills me. Oh, I love it. And then his climax is even dope. As simple as it is. Freaking running bulldog. Was that a running bulldog? No, what is that? What is it actually called? That's not a bulldog. Viva Mexico! We all got duped by that. We all thought there was a definite sign that Team Mexico was back in full, and that's not what happened. And I'm sad about it because I actually liked the Team Mexico for 14, so it'd be interesting what they do with this one. King of Dinosaurs. This is actually legit one of my mains. I made him in 14. I'm terrible with 14, so I guess I can't say I'm terrible with him, but I love King of Dinosaurs. There's an infamous clip on my Twitch channel of me losing timeout because I thought I won with King of Dinosaurs running away, and I got clipped. Dinner time! Oh, this is my favorite. One of my favorite grabs. Glass break. When he was T-Zock, it was big fall. Oh man, I love T-Zock. I love King of Dinosaurs. T-Zock is my main in Mark of the Wolves. Yes, it's one of the few like single entry games like you only have one character that I main a grappler. I main T-Zock. Woo! That's his new super though. That looks raw. I do miss T-Zock, but King Dinosaurs was tight too. I mean, they're the same characters. I don't know if you really believe that or not. They are. Just breaking that lore real quick. Oh, okay, I know what this is. This is a story trailer? Yes, a story trailer. The China Joy trailer. That's what it is. So yeah, you get a kind of overview of everything that's come out so far, and the game looks really solid. We still haven't seen K-Dash yet, but K-Dash is clearly modeled in game and ready. So we gotta be getting this trailer like soon, if not next. I wonder if K-Dash team is gonna be K-Dash, Cooler, and Angel. That's what I'm thinking. Like they might drop Maxima because they got a lot of beefy guys in here already. And Maxima's kind of the one standard that's like, you could probably drop Maxima, but they might just bring it back in here. Who knows? Or they might make Angel Angel on hell. They might make Angel DLC because those people want her, so they're probably gonna like, let's court her off on DLC with some outfits and sell her, and then the rest of we do that. I'm sad though because I thought she was really a good fit with Team Mexico, and I feel sad that the team broke up now. Athena Asamiya, another one. This is my other main. So my main team in 14 was Luong, Athena, Sylvie. By the end, and I used to switch in the King of Dinosaurs and Mai a lot for my team in 14. Athena being the person I just spam fireballs with. Psycho ball. Like I'm one of those people. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I don't have a lot to say about her trailer except she's pretty much what I expected. I like her redesign. I think it's pretty cool. Interesting that they cut her hair, but it's not the first time that's happened. I think it's really dope that gets a redesign in almost every single game. I find it to be really dope. You don't see that a lot, and that's obviously including the 2D games. Like the 2D games, she has a different sprite and almost a different stance every year, or almost every year, or every iteration, I guess you could say. There's very few times that she has a repeating style. I like her new climax though. That's dope. But there's not a lot for me to say about Athena. She's Athena. Pretty much looks like what I expected. So this surprised me though, that they're a team, which apparently they've been a team before, which I didn't know. So that's cool. You got 2 all-female teams in the game so far. You got their team, you got the secret agent team, which is Blue Mary, Luong, and Vanessa. If I would have made a team, if I would have made like an official team, it'd probably be that team, the secret agent team. Answered all. This surprised me. Not only because I thought it was going to be Angel, but because I didn't care much for Antonov in the last game. I thought he was funny. He's a cool character. But not somebody I thought they would like put effort into bringing back. But they actually redid him, and they redid him well. He looks like, I'm interested in trying him out. Like, he looks fun. He looks a fun brawler. I will say he had one of the best supers in 14. This dude beat the shit out of you and then pulled out a fresh cigar and lit it. That shit was great. Oh man. Man, I can't lie. He looks dope. Like his redesign looks fucking great. And you got the scarf on it, man. This dude. All right. You know what? I love this though. Yeah. After he does that, he has to open up the belt and pull out a cigar. He has to. That move's not complete unless he pulls out a new cigar. And he is basically like Macho Man mixed with like JBL or some shit. That is exactly what he is. Oh man. So yeah, there you go. All the trailers, all listed. There you go. Went through all of them. Yeah. Overall, I like where the game is going. I am very interested in seeing like what they do from here on out. And I really thoroughly enjoyed going through all those trailers right now. I did not expect to take an hour to do it, but I got caught up in like certain ideas and things that I was like, oh yeah, let me go back and look at that. Actually, as I'm saying that, let me try one more thing. Oh wait, what's this? Is this comparison? Yeah, Orpheus. Orpheus does these great comparisons, so shout out to Orpheus. Great channel, should definitely check them out. I love when Orpheus does these comparisons to like characters that were in the previous game in 14 and like shows what they actually did. Has to show the climax. Has to. Let me see. Is it like here? I just want to see the comparison between the supers. Yeah, say, look at that. Look at that lean back for that punch. Or that kick. It's not even a punch, for the kick. Sorry. Look at that. Lean back for the kick. I guess it's slow motion version. Let's see. Is this must be the full version. Okay, right here. Let's go back to this. I want to see the full motion and full speed. Yeah, check. This is we just push her to the ground and then just. Oh, he didn't show it. Oh, he cut away from it. Aw. Well, anyway. Show it here? No, at the end? Nah, it's the same thing. Okay. Because also be actually like literally punch it into the ground. Yeah, check out Orpheus. Definitely dope. Yeah, that's all I got. Hopefully that was something that was interesting to watch, enjoyable. I can't say a lot except for I love this franchise. I'm glad to see it keep going because there was a point in time where it really was scary. Like, is there going to be any more KOFs after this? I think it was like around the time that like 2003 was happening. Like, man, where are they? Is it going to be all right? And I'm just glad to see it keep going. I'm not like a super old school KOF player. I didn't play like 98 back in the day. I didn't play 98 until like a few years ago. Not a few years. I played 98 like back in like 2007 or something like that. But like, which is long. Oh God, that's like almost 20 years ago. 13 years ago. Like I played 98 in 2007, so I didn't play 98 in 98, just to put it kind of that way. I started playing KOF again with the double pack that released on PS2. That's not actually started playing KOF like not seriously, but started learning it. Because I played KOF before. I had 99 on Dreamcast, and then I got that double pack on PS2. Enjoyed it, but didn't really get super into it until I moved out here and I met friends out here in Arizona that played it when I was going to school. And yeah, it was a couple of friends, in fact, that I played it like a ton with that just got me deep into it. My boy Rich and my boy Alex. And we spent many a night just sitting up for like hours playing King of Fighters. It was 2002 was the version we was playing the most. And that's when I learned about all the storyline stuff. I'm like, man, who are these characters? I gotta figure who they are and like what they're about. And like Orochi team and Shermie, oh my god, these characters, I gotta figure all this out. Oh my god. And that's when I fell all the way in. I was like, yo, I'm in the hole. I'm here now. And then from there on, like every time a KOF game released, I played it. I played every single one since then, except the only one I didn't even skip it. The only one that disappointed me was 12. And come to find out, people actually like 12 quite a bit, so I don't want to dump on it. But I felt like for me, 12 was lacking a lot of stuff that I had grown to love in the series, and particularly like a lot of characters that I liked, so I didn't get into it. But then 13 came out, and 13 I'm divisive on. Like I like 13 visually in certain respects, and I like a lot of the gameplay, like the neutral gameplay, but I didn't like a lot of the combo gameplay and whatnot that came with it, and like what it kind of resorted to in the end. So 13 kind of turned me away a bit, and then I came back with 14, and like 14 felt like more the style of game I want to play, which probably turns some people off, and I'm sorry if that's the case. That's just me personally, so I don't want to speak for everybody or anything like that. But yeah, anyway, I'm rambling on to kind of just get to the point of like, I've loved this series. I like KOF at one point way more Street Fighter, which is like probably around 2005 era, 2006. I was really in love with like the King of Fighters series way more than Street Fighter. Like any King of Fighters game, whether it was like the main line or it was like the Maximum Impact series. Like Maximum Impact 2 I actually liked quite a bit when I played it. And I thought some of his original characters were pretty cool. So anyway, I'm getting again into the weeds, so I'm not gonna make that much long. It's already going like an hour. Yeah, I'm looking forward to 15 when it comes out. I will try to catch up on these trailers or keep up with the trailers as they come out from now on. And, do some kind of like quick, like, hey, this is what I think of the trailer kind of video. If I get a chance to. If not, then I'll wait for a few in the release and I'll do this kind of like joint, like, oh, here comes another 5 trailers or whatever. I am very curious if they put out a demo or like put out like a bunch of characters at one time again. Because, I mean, if we get K-Dash, I think we'd probably end up getting K-Dash and Cool in the same trailer if they're on the team together. Because that makes no sense to even separate them unless Cooler's just not done. But I can't imagine Cooler's not done. And there's been a lot of talk about Cooler being on a different team. If they separate Cooler from K-Dash, I would be insanely surprised because it makes no sense. Like, that would be almost senseless. I don't see who else they could team her up with that would make more sense than K-Dash. I know it's about shattering expectations. If anything, for that team, I would see Maxima stepping out and either Whip stepping in or Angel stepping. No, Angel would step in that team. She wouldn't be in that team at all. It would be either Whip or like a surprise return of like Seth, which I don't even see that happening either. I'm pretty positive there's gonna be K-Dash, Kula, and Maxima. Yeah, so anyway, I'm just waiting for that trailer to drop now because at this point we've seen K-Dash in other trailers. Like he's clearly modeled and ready to go. So it's just a matter of like, all right, when you dropping K-Dash, And I'm bringing up K Dash a lot because I also like K Dash. K Dash is one of my favorite characters in the series too. I love K Dash. Every time I see K, I'm like, yo, K Dash is dope. KOF has so many characters I love. Anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed me talking so much about King of Fighters and my love for the series and how I got into it. Comment. Let me know what you think. What are your favorite characters in the series? Who do you like in KOF? Who is your go-to character in KOF if you play it, or who looks interesting from what you've seen so far in King of Fighters 15? And I implore you, if you did not play 14 because of graphics or whatever the case may be, give it a shot. If you just want to, try it out in training mode or something, just play it a little bit and see what you think. That being said, I do not recommend this online. Its online functionality in 14 was pretty good. It had like a lot of options, but in practice, there was way too many like drop connections, and it does not have rollback. It has delay based, and it has really bad delay based. It's not good, which makes me very sad because I want to play it more, but I can't lie to you. It's the online in the game is pretty ass. But yeah, if you play 14, what do you think of it? Yeah, that's all I got. Subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to grow the community, trying to grow things a little bit more. Put more effort in the videos. I'm going to be doing it for a while now and see how it goes. Doing more reactions. I'm not going to be constantly doing reactions to stuff that interests me. And this is one of the things I've been wanting to do for a while. And since I was already awake because it's been an annoying night, I was like, you know what? I'll react. So yeah. Anyway, that's it. Y'all have a good one, and I will holla at you later.